kept getting these images of trains today, or I just kept thinking of trains, and I don't know if anyone else feels like they're slipping through the cracks and they're just not moving forward at all, and it's like the stagnancy is compounding and compounding as like heaviness is like bricks on top of you and your bones are being crushed. If you feel that way, I'm right there with you. And it's like all of a sudden I was seeing the train in the Polar Express movie. Actually, I have a couple of movie scenes that I was seeing in my brain, because it was like the floor you're walking on, the ground you're standing on is like so unsteady to the point where it's like crumbling and you're falling through the cracks and you're like, what is going on? Because the reality you're in just does not serve you anymore. It just can't support you anymore. It can't support the path you're about to walk. It can't support the new space you're about to take up. So you are literally walking, you're trying to walk on crumbling ground right now, and the ground is crumbling beneath you. And I was seeing this scene in the Polar Express where they're on the frozen ice. The train is on the frozen lake, and they're like, where are the tracks? There's no tracks. We're on a frozen lake, and the ice starts crumbling, and I don't remember anyone's names in that movie, but I'm just like, the little boy's golden ticket is like blowing in the wind, and you feel like you're losing everything, and the train is gonna go down and everything's gonna fall apart and everyone's gonna die, and where's my golden ticket? Like, I have nothing left. And then all of a sudden, it's only when you start sinking, the train actually starts sinking through the cracks and everyone thinks it's over, they find the tracks again and they start going up the mountain, and everyone's like, whew, that's okay, we're back at it and we're going up. It's like you had to experience that. You had to crumble the old ground to get to a higher place. I was also seeing like the scene in Tangled where they think they're gonna die. They're in the little cave that's being filled by water and they're drowning, and then all of a sudden they look to the bottom of the cave, and when she lights up her hair, they see the escape. Finally, like, she used her own light and they see the escape at the bottom of the corner of this like cavern, and they start just picking up all the rocks, and it's like one little hole opens up, and then all of a sudden all the rocks crumble down and fall down and they get spit out of the cave and their whole world opens up again. I hope this makes sense, because I've been having a day. I feel like the world is falling apart. I feel like I'm falling apart. I feel like my life is falling apart. But then I was getting hit with all these messages of like crumbling ground and then a train, and trains are like forward momentum. So if you feel like you're losing track of time, or you're just like losing everything and everything is falling apart, it's like all of the wrong things are falling apart. All of the wrong things are falling out of place, and it's just leaving you completely empty, completely bare, so that the right things can come in. I was also getting a lot of messages of like horses today, because I have two songs to bring up. I was listening to A Horse With No Name by America, and it's like, I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert, you can't remember no pain. No, you can't remember your name, cause there ain't no one for to give you no pain. Da, 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 da. And it's like you are entering this space of emptiness, which feels like fucking insane, and it feels not good, right? It doesn't feel positive. It feels like you just lost everything and you're like, well, I have nothing now. But it's like you can't remember no pain, and it's like only when you're in that state of emptiness can it be filled again with the things that are actually supposed to be in your life, the things that are actually meant for you. So it's like when you're going through this huge transformation, you just have to like embrace the letting go of it all. You have to like accept that, like, yes, it feels like everything is falling apart and you're in this desert and you don't see anything, and it's just like this like spiritual desert. But the other song I was channeling was Sweet Nothing by the Velvet Underground. And I'm like forgetting the words, but it's like, she's got nothing at all. It's sweet nothing. She's got nothing at all. And it's such like a happy tune. And I don't know why I was thinking of that, because it's like, yeah, she's got nothing at all. I've got nothing at all. But once you let everything go, you let go of all of your attachments to all of the things that were holding you back, now you have no limitations. So what can come into your life now that you're in this state of sweet nothing? Okay, I had to switch up the lighting in here because it was not working for me. But I want to pull some cards on this energy. Something I'm also learning right now is how to comfort myself without seeking external comfort or validation, or just like it's all just avoidance. Like I had to go get Pookie. Like, I just need to do this for a second, actually. It's been such a day. If you're also having such a day, you can comfort yourself. Give yourself a hug. I mean, maybe you're lucky like me and you have a little stuffed animal that hugs you back, or go hug your pet. Isn't this just amazing? Thank you, Pookie. I talk to Pookie. I think stuffed animals have, like, Pookie's, you know what? Let's just move on. I'll talk about this another time. I don't think this is the time to expose my weird traits. I mean, not all of them. The time will come. Okay. So, everything that I was just saying, let's just get centered in this energy. Let's get centered in this present moment and see what we really need to look at within ourselves, you know? Scary question. Can be a scary question, but it's only when we look at our shadows and don't run and look at them in their fullness, that's when we really start making progress. I ran from my shadows for years. They were attacking me left and right, and I was attacking them back because I thought that was how to move forward. I just fought them off within my psyche. I was always fighting all these battles, but then I realized, oh, they're just trying to get my attention. They just want me to talk to them. The monsters within me just want me to talk to them. They want me to understand them. They're not attacking me because they're it's hard to even talk about. I think for some people, shadow work isn't as violent. My shadow work was very violent until it became easier. Everyone's different. But yeah, maybe I'll be able to articulate this thought better as we carry on. Let's pull some cards. Thank you, Spirit, for your guidance, for guiding us through the muck and the chaos, for always being there for us. Please help us see the way forward. Please help us find clarity. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Please show this collective what we need to see in this present moment. Thank you, Spirit. Please show this collective what we need to see in this present moment. I want to cry right now. I always want to cry. Woo, gosh. Cards are flying. Fuck out. Okay, I'm gonna drop. Oh, that one wanted to come out too. Okay. These cards are flying out of here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, wait. Okay. Oh, this is reversed, right? Thank you. Oh my, oh my, oh my. This is such a... I think there's this sense of doing things the right way feels so destabilizing because you've been doing, not that you've been doing things wrong for so long, it's just that you've been doing things that weren't in your best interest for so long because of what you've been taught to do, because of what you've been taught to seek in life, because of what you've been taught to search for in life. We all do it. So it's not like, it's not a negative thing. It's just like when you actually start living for yourself, when you actually start living for your own happiness, for your own peace, for your own stability, it feels wrong. Not even wrong, it just feels like you're falling apart. It feels destabilizing. I just want to cry. I've been crying a lot today because I'm also going through exactly what you're going through, so I'm right there with you. I feel like sometimes like a terror, I was talking to my friend about this today, like if you're feeling really vulnerable about your life and the state of your life, sometimes a tarot reading is just going to make things worse. It's going to make you feel negatively, like it's going to make you feel like you're doing everything, like it's just going to point out things that maybe you weren't ready to look at. So if you are just feeling super raw, like a tarot reading, it doesn't always bring you comfort, right? Like it shows you the things that are, it shows you the truth. And if you're not ready to accept the truth, or if you're not ready to look at the truth, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing, like sometimes you just need to, there is a sense of like, sometimes if you've been in such an internal place for so long, like it almost becomes a crutch. Like you're doing so much inner work, so much introspection. Sometimes you need to cut that off. Like, sorry, I'm just getting flooded with a lot of different ideas and energy. And I just grinded my teeth, which happens when I'm like thinking a lot and feeling a lot and not being overcome with like messages. So sorry, I just like need to take a minute. It like starts to, I'm gonna do this. I need, okay. what I was trying to get to with everything I just said, which probably was very unclear. Right now, I feel like Spirit is really just trying to give us some sunshine, because this was our first card. Isn't that lovely? Let's just take in that joy. Please focus. This is so crazy, actually, because I wasn't even thinking about this. The white horse is actually so crazy, because I was just looking up the the symbolism of white horses, because the idea of white horses have been popping up so much in my reality today. I saw the words, and I saw an image of one, just like, just when symbols pop up. The fact that this is the first card out, like, this is really, obviously this is a really positive sign that everything we are doing, everything you are doing, it's happening exactly the way it should, and you have so much light coming towards you. It's almost like you're about to be recognized for all that you're doing. Like, the rewards are about to come in for all that you're doing. You just don't see it yet. Though also the white horse is a symbol of divine protection. And it's like you are up leveling in your spiritual journey. You're really open to receiving right now. You're just open to receiving right now. You're open to moving up. You're open to up leveling. You're open to higher frequencies, higher vibrations, higher states of spirituality. Like, that's literally what the white horse symbolizes, is deep transformation, deep spiritual awareness. Like, this is a sign that Spirit is protecting you. Like, angels are protecting you. White horses are such a strong symbol of divine angelic protection, and they are like guiding your path. They are shielding your path from anything that could take you off of it. So it's like you're probably at a state where you're feeling a lot of self-doubt, because that's what happens right before something major comes into place. But this is your sign that anything you are feeling, anything you are questioning, like, you are on the right path. Your angels aren't going to let anything take you off of the path that is meant for you. So that is like, it's falling out of my hand. This is such a beautiful card. Can we just look at it some more? Please, look at the white horse. Please, camera, please. There you go. Anytime I try to, like, put... It's okay. We're just looking around. We're just looking at the sun. We're staring into the sun. I'm really drawn to the pomegranates on the High Priestess card today. I mean, obviously we also got the High Priestess card, because that's what this collective is, baby. That's what this collective is. It's giving, like, it's giving. Just like, I felt some silliness pop up in my energy, and we're gonna go with it. Oh, the sun is just inside you. The sun is inside you. You are filling yourself up right now, because there are so many questions in your reality that you are really learning how, like I was saying, how to care for yourself, how to just intuitively put yourself back in the right headspace. Like I was saying, like, I had to change up the lighting here. I had to go get Pookie. Like, I just had to learn how to comfort myself through today without avoiding it, without avoiding everything I was feeling, without turning to negative attachments again, without turning to external validation again. Like, You're just doing so well. Can I just say that? So, are you ready for this third card? I don't think you're ready for it. Again, I'm feeling so silly. I feel so silly. I'm not even ready for this. The lion with the wings is crazy on this card. Like, that goes crazy. Does that not go crazy? That goes crazy. The Two of Cups. The Two of Cups. Shut up. Shut up. Okay. Well, actually, I want to pull out these 3 cards. There's Two of Cups, 5 of Wands reversed, and the 5 of Cups. So, super crazy energy. Like, I almost want to say that, like, you're getting right with yourself. Like, this, like, all of these cards together, it's like you're really getting right with yourself. You're really understanding what you want from people. You're really understanding what you want out of life, what you want to show up on your path, what you truly desire, what truly is going to make you just the happiest you can be, the fullest you can be, the whole, feel the sense of wholeness. And that's really what's attracting abundance and connection into your life. And it's this, also the fact that it's coming with the 5 of Wands reversed and the 5 of Cups. Like, you really had to let a lot of things go. A lot of things go. And you still feel grief about it, right? But it still makes you sad, but you did it anyway, because you got the 5 of Wands reversed. So, like, you're not fighting for it anymore. You're not fighting for things that aren't meant for you anymore. You're not, like, putting all of your energy into these people, places, or things that are just not giving you anything back. Like, why would you fight for something? Why would you fight to make someone understand you who's just never gonna understand? Like, cause oof. Do we need to sit with that sentiment? Cause I'm going through that too. It's like, you give up so much of yourself trying to get people to see where you're coming from, to understand you, to understand your story, to understand the things you have been through. And there are people who you would really love for them to see your side, to see you. But you're finally understanding that that's never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. When people haven't lived life the way you have, when they haven't experienced things the way you have, when they don't treat people the way you do, when they don't treat themselves the way you do, when they don't treat their heart the way you do, when they don't treat their body and their mind and their soul the way you do, there's just nothing you could say. There's nothing you could say to make them understand what you have been through, to make them understand your story. And that is such a loss, and it's such a grief. So you still feel that. But you're learning to give all of that validation to yourself, and you're also learning to release the need for validation, because I feel like you're finally finding your place in the universe. You're finally finding your place in the universe. We also got the 8 of Pentacles. 8 feels like an important number for some reason, but it's like you're really like finding your way and you're moving forward, because after the 8 of Pentacles, we got the Chariot. There's just something about you're letting go of the need for people to see you, because not only do you see yourself and do you see your value and importance and worth, but you also have truly opened up, like I'm getting a sense of like you opened up your crown chakra, and now you see that like your angels see you and spirit sees you and your ancestors see you. So there's something about like you released the need for these people to see you who are never going to see you, and you're really learning that you never needed that at all, because there was so much energy that embraced you and held you through your darkest times and always saw your light and always helped you maintain it, that you don't need it anymore and you're just moving forward. And do I need to bring the train symbol back in again? Because this is just like, once things are going to fall into place, and it might feel very slow at first, like you'll just start to gain your footing again. It's like 8 of Pentacles, right? You're working on it. You're getting a little bit more comfortable in this new energy, in this higher energy, and things are starting to feel like, okay, I'm okay again. Like small things are falling back into place. You're still seeing all the signs, you're still seeing all the synchronicities, and then whew, it's like you just take off. It's like a little at first, and then the train starts running. Like a train is like goes really slow at first. It's like you gotta slowly roll down the tracks, and then you gain momentum and momentum and momentum and momentum, and then it's like who's stopping a train? You know, the train is gonna keep on going. Oh, I need to like learn how to cut these videos off, but I just feel like I'm not done. I feel like I'm not done. Oof. The world on the bottom. Shut up. Shut up. Okay. I want a different deck though. I want to close this out. We need the... Come on, baby, come on. Oh. Alright, we needed to see... How do we move forward, Spirit? How do we move forward? How do we move forward? How do we move forward? Shooting out the deck. How do we move forward? Yep. This is, ooh, so interesting. Okay. Oh, so interesting. Okay, so Shell came shooting out. Basically, I know we just got Shell. I love these cards so much. Oh. Okay. You are protected and safe. That's the main thing you need to know. You are protected and safe. You are doing everything right. Things feel like they're going to explode. That's literally the sense I get. Like things feel like they're going to explode right before everything falls into place. But it kind of is that way. It's like a tower moment. It's like everything falls apart so it can fall back together in a different way. Because if everything was right, then it wouldn't need to fall apart. So something's not right, so let it fall apart. Let it slip away, let it go. Let it release, right? Let it flow like water. Gorgeous. Relinquishing, purifying, flowing. Relinquish control and take the plunge. And it's like, oh, you gotta drink a lot of water right now. Drink a lot of water. I don't know why that's what I needed to say, but you need to drink a lot of water. Relinquish control and take the plunge. Like, there's something about water just purifying your energy and detoxing everything that doesn't serve you. I just started talking to my water, and like, I'll just say, like, cleanse me of what doesn't serve me, bring me stability, bring me into a flow state, things like that. Like, help detox me of things that don't serve me, help clean me out. Also, I notice that whenever I do that, I end up taking in more water because it's more intentional. And you can never drink enough water. Like, you just always take the plunge. Yeah, because there's a lot of water. These are all water-centric cards, actually. So there's something about water. So we got shell, ocean, lake, and waterfall. I don't think they came out in that order. So it was shell and then waterfall. And, oh, this is interesting. It's almost like you have to focus on your lower chakras right now. Like, all of the, because these are the first 3 cards. They're all red, yellow, brown. So you really need to focus on re-stabilizing your lower chakras. And it's so interesting that the ocean card is red, right? That's interesting. The mermaid and the jellyfish are really calling to me on this card. Time to deep dive and discover your own depths. It says depth, darkness, unknown. So it's something like you really need to stabilize your root chakra and like use root chakra affirmations. Like, I am safe, I am protected, nothing can hurt me, I'm secure, I am stable. Things like that as you go into your depth, as you explore your depth, as you open yourself to the unknown. Really come back to that root chakra and that feeling of safety and security, and that's really going to ground you so that you can open up more to the unknown and letting things flow to you. It's finding that balance is key. Then we got lake, and it's interesting that this is the last card we got. We were also just talking about a frozen lake, so it's almost kind of like falling through the cracks of the frozen lake, but then just being swept up in it. Letting the water take you. This says contemplation, peace, meditation. Slow down and be still. So I'm really getting the sense, this isn't on any of the cards, but it's like, stop fighting the current. Stop fighting to stay on the ground that's crumbling. Because it's like almost, since it's starting to fall, it was like you wanted it to fall apart, right? Because you knew it wasn't right. But now that it's all slipping away, it's like, oh, you're trying to get leverage again. You're like clinging to things because you know, oh, they're actually leaving now. But this is like almost like your final test to really let it all go, to drop into the water below and just let yourself be taken, let yourself be guided, and to slow down and be still within that, to just not fight and just come back to that stillness, that peace that lies within you, that you always have access to, right? So I do get the sense that, like, anytime you are fighting really hard for something to happen, it doesn't happen. Like, you're finally starting to understand that you really don't have to work hard for the right things to come into your life, because if they were the right things, you wouldn't have to work very hard for it. So it's like this very, it's like you're just entering this flow state now. You have no attachment to anything. You're in this, it's interesting that we were talking about the desert before, but now the water's coming in. So it's like we're in this desert of blankness. We have nothing left. There's this sweet nothing. There's nothing of us. But now the water's gonna come in and just take us. It's almost like a tidal wave, like a tsunami, and we're just gonna get swept up in this tsunami from the desert we're in. And the tsunami is going to take us to completely new land, and we're going to get completely new perspectives and new opportunities and new pathways, and we can only reach them if we just let ourselves be swept away in order to find something that is completely new. I think that's everything. What do you think about that? I feel like this kind of went all over the place, but it came to a point where like it really all came together at the end. But you had to be patient. You have to be patient. It'll all come together in the end. Okay, if you felt this message at all, please let me know. If you feel if you feel all these feelings in your body, in your psyche, please let me know. Let me know what's going on. Tell me your story. And I can't wait to see what you get swept up in, what worlds open up to you. So let me know. Say hey, say what's up, and just tell me what's going on. I'd love to hear about it. Okay. Goodbye.